So we're at 20 to 1, far too early for me to just head up to the peak of the Tarmachan Ridge. That ridge anyway, which was my original plan, but there's nothing really to do for the next couple of hours until it would be a decent time to set off. So I've decided to just flip it, and I'll do it in reverse, meaning instead of me hitting the peak within the first third of it, I'll be hitting it at the end of it. I can wait for sunset, hopefully get a nice shot. If the weather stays the way it is, then it should be decent. And then I can just descend down, hopefully before it gets totally pitch black, but got my head torch should it be needed. However, this will be my second hike of this day, and I was up at 2 in the morning, so 3 in the morning if I'm honest by the time I got in my bed. So we'll see how we go. And if I sound a bit out of breath, it's because I'm trying to just power up this hill, because I don't want to miss out and not get to the peak in time for the sunset. Fingers crossed that there is a good sunset. I can't remember what I've said and what I've not said, but anyway, the route itself is about 12.5k, with the vast majority of it reasonably well pathed in some boggy sections. So hopefully I'll be able to push the pace for most of it. Time to finish it maybe about 5-ish hours. I'm not sure because I've obviously worn my legs a wee bit this morning, and the sleep fatigue will definitely set in a couple of hours. But as long as I keep moving, that shouldn't be an issue. It's a pretty popular walk, this one. You've got two main ones, this and Ben Lawyer's. Both operate at the same car park, both really popular for the area. You're getting away with just about 780 for this. I can't remember Ben Lawyer's, that's about the 700 metres of ascent as well. So you're getting really nice high up views. But because you're driving up the first 500 metres to get to the car park, it's not the worst climb in the world. You'd think I'd never climbed down in my life. Oh, need a break. You do get some really good views, including the dam on your way up, which is nice. And you've got Loch Tay, if I remember correctly, just behind. So it's a good walk. I'm hoping the ridge is just as pleasant. So we'll push on and make sure we make this time. One nice thing is I can actually see just behind me. Oh, I'll just show you. I always try and do that, it doesn't work. Meall, Coronach, the one that I was up this morning. So it's quite nice to be able to see where you've been earlier on in the day, and knowing you're going to be just about that high in a couple hours hopefully. So a nice wee bonus, just a bonus. That one started down there, up, round Crested Peak, and then you go way back and you can see just that wee tip was your second peak that I can't remember the name of. Then you curve back round. Remember what I was saying about doing it backwards? That sleep deprivation kicked in. Remember looking at the map, saying to myself, turn left, and I just went straight on, followed the path. So I'm doing it essentially the normal traditional route that you do clockwise, which means I'm going to be at my photo point 2 hours before sunset, an hour and a half. So I don't know what I'll do. Once I get up to the top, I could probably just continue on the ridge and I'll still be fine and get a shot when the sun starts going down, but I'll assess it when I get there. There is a first sight that I've ever seen though, is the guys working on the path. You always see the big white bags full of the stones. They get helicoptered up, then it's usually volunteers dig them in and lay the path that we all enjoy walking on. So quite interesting to see. We've also got a fair few bodies just coming down the hill. But anyway, I will decide when I get up to the top what I'm going to do. If I'm just going to hit the top, wait, see if there's any photos, or if I'm just going to carry on. I don't know. Total arse up, all my fault. So just coming up in the peak now, of Tarmachan. Felt a wee bit worn out, if I'm honest. Just getting a wee bit fatigued. It was about an hour and 45 we're sitting at, and it's now 2 o'clock, so I've got 2.5 hours till sunset. So I'm probably just going to keep going. That ridge, all the way up, you can see Ben Lawers and the two that I've done today. That name escapes my head, they're a nightmare to pronounce. And it's a nice enough view. You've got the dam, and it's nice. But then you just come over that peak, and the mountain range is just fantastic. So. As you come up just over the corner, where you essentially hairpin back down to get to the peak, you just get the view of the mountain range, and it's beautiful. It's one of those ones that you really enjoy, and it's after a bit of a slug of a hill, takes a bit of effort, so it is fantastic. Really happy that I've bothered getting my arse up here. Lovely views. I've no idea how well the audio is going to be in this, because I've got wee mufflers. It's just the audio from the Osmo, but I've got wee mufflers over them that should hopefully be cutting down the noise. So I can see a peak just over there, that if I can be there for sunset, after that it's a smooth downhill, and I've got a beautiful range just ahead of it. It's cloudy, I'll be honest, there's a lot of clouds, so I'm not sure how good the sunset is going to be. It could maybe pay off. We'll just need to wait and see. But either way, it's been a hike that's been worth doing. Loved it. Really enjoyable. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going. So hit the peak that I originally thought I'll get a good sunset shot from, and just because of the amount of time that I've got left, and I can see the ridge now from where I am, which I'll pop up just now. I'm just going to keep going because I don't fancy doing that. This is the thinnest part of the ridge, and it doesn't look like one I want to do in the dark, especially with the snow in the ground. So I'm going to keep going. There's another summit, it's not really a summit, but there's another high point anyway, before I hit the final descent, which I'll maybe just take it from there. I'm just making this up as I go along now, really, because I'm more wanting to just get the route finished. If I can get a sunset shot out of it, ideal, but I'm not going to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours sitting and then possibly not get a sunset shot and then have a dangerous climb down. I can always come back another time and get a sunset shot. Even though I've said in the past, don't get hung up about the sunset shots. But just now there's some fantastic sun rays coming through the clouds, which is making for some nice creative lighting. So I've got a few shots that should turn out quite nice. And it's still been a brilliant hike. It is well pathed. Even across the ridge there's a distinct path along it. And they're working on obviously improving that path for your ascent up. So it's definitely, during the summer I think you'd be able to do this most levels as long as your fitness is okay, your actual hill ability. There's very little navigation, obviously still have some in case the clouds come down, etc, but there's an easy path to follow. Yeah, right, I'm going to keep going. I'll be brutally honest, too scared to walk on this ridge and talk on the camera at the same time because it's just too narrow. And you might think it doesn't look super narrow. It's because it's not a GoPro, so it's not doing that fisheye lens that everybody does and they think it's a hairpin they're walking on. It's still 3 feet, 4 feet in a ledge, but still got to be careful. That was, without a doubt, one of the scariest descents I've ever had to do. If that was in the dark, I would have been humped. So do not do this hike in the dark. Don't care how good you are, unless you are top level. That was, especially with it being so slippy, I was basically just butt shuffling on my way down. And then, of course, I've got to bring Lito down as well, so it was quite tough. Thankfully, she's very good on her feet, and I'm quite good at butt shuffling. But that's really slowed me down, so I'm going to need to push it. That's the next peak just over there. I keep calling it a peak. It's not a peak, but that's the next high point over there. From the way it's been, I'm just going to keep going, storm straight through it, unless there's something that suggests there's going to be an awesome sunset, and I'll see how the path looks coming down from it. But that's kind of been a wee bit of a tricky point. Yeah, was almost in a wee bit of trouble, but nope, fine, managed down. Just got to play it safe and careful. Safe and careful. Yeah, right, let's go. So I'm at a turning point. Obviously I've not stopped at any of the high points I said I was thinking about, which I'm kind of glad, because they'd have left a lot of hiking afterwards. I'm now at a point where I can take a left and I just start heading back to the car, following the route, or I can carry on up Craignacoolach, which is just in front of me, which will probably give me a fantastic view, but it's going to add on an extra 2 kilometres probably, thereabouts. That's another half hour, 40 minutes of walking, and I'm really tired. That's me hitting the 17k mark. By the time I'm done, I'll be at 22k for the day, so that's a fairly long day, given the fact I've been up since 2 in the morning, so I'm really starting to feel it. I've got another 100 metres till I hit the junction. I think I'll just make a snap decision then. I'm not sure. Tired over getting what could be a nice photo, or could be an absolute waste of time because the cloud's moving. Decide in a minute. I decided not to go up the other peak because I'm just so tired. My feet are starting to feel it a wee bit as well, and I can come back. I'll come back and do that one, even if I just take this road up, walk up there, and just have it as a sunset hike. And that means I'll still be fresh coming back down. Maybe just add it on as a bonus one day on the way back from somewhere. I still got some nice shots anyway, so I'm quite happy with that. It's been a really good walk. The end of it, it's described as being boggy. There's a small section of bog, but it lasts for maybe 200 metres, if that, so it's not really something to consider. As long as you've got a good pair of boots, you'll be fine. If you've got a pair of gaiters as well, ideal, you'll have no issues at all. And the last part is just this sort of dirt club road, so I'll hopefully be back at the car in about an hour, maybe a wee bit more, so the sun will be totally down by that point, and I can get my dinner, which I'm really looking forward to. I think I've earned it today anyway. And then we'll set up the tent, have a recap, and I'll decide if I'm going to do another hill tomorrow. We'll see how the body feels, and if this cold develops any worse during the night, which, given the fact it's probably going to drop to about -3, -4, might not be the best. but we'll deal with it.